and welcome to Homeschool-ology. Today's video I'm going to be sharing our summer plans with you guys. This video is a collaboration with the Secular Homeschool Mom group here on YouTube and a few on Instagram. And the wonderful host for this is Suzanne from Whimsical Family Life. If you haven't checked out her channel, I will be linking it down below for you to head on over and check out. It is a great channel and I love all her book recommendations. So while you're down there, also check out that playlist and you can see all the wonderful moms participating in this collaboration and what their summer plans are going to be. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4, and on this channel I like to share with you all things secular homeschooling, a little bit about motherhood, and for the summer I will be sharing our travel plans with you guys. We are a family who loves to travel. We're a large family, and so I'll be sharing tips and tricks to make travel with a large family or just kids in general less stressful and easier, and I'll also be sharing what we are doing this summer, our mini adventures as we travel out west. So if that sounds good to you, I hope you will head on down and subscribe to this channel, ring that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. And I will be sharing on Mondays travel tips, tricks, and our adventures, and on Wednesdays I'll continue to be sharing my homeschool content here with you guys. So this summer we are taking an epic road trip to out west. We do this road trip often. We have a family ranch out in Wyoming and we do this road trip quite frequently. Not necessarily every single year, but most years. And this year the ranch is not open, so unfortunately we won't be able to go there, but that has given us more time in our schedule, it's actually an extended schedule, longer than we usually take, because my husband now has every other Friday off. They've worked out, different hours that they're working, so he's getting every other Friday off, which has been wonderful for our family. But since he has that, we're able to leave a little bit earlier and get back a little bit later than what we normally would when we take this vacation. So we're going to be gone for a total of 17 days, which is a lot of days. But we are really excited to do this trip and hit some of these sites out there that have been on our to-do list, our wish list for a while. We're getting to hit more of them this year than we have in the past, so we're really excited. And we will be traveling from Florida. We're on the way out, we just tend to take a couple of hard days in the car, and get out there because we're just really excited to get out there and we get over that hard part in the beginning. And so we are just driving straight out to Colorado. Not straight, we're stopping a couple of nights, but and our first stop is going to be in Denver. We were hoping to visit some family that we have out there, and unfortunately they have a work trip that they're going to be on and we are going to miss them. So hopefully we'll get them next year. But we are going to check out Denver. We've been there before. We love the area, so we're going to check that out, and we're going to be going to Molly Brown's house this year. We are doing a Titanic unit study, and if you missed that video, I have the link right here for you guys, and I'll link it down below. But we are doing the Titanic this year, which I'm super excited about, and my daughter is super excited about. So we are going to check out Molly Brown's house while we are out there, and just so she can kind of get excited about it. I've never been there. I think it's going to be super fun, so we're excited about that. And then we are going to leave Denver and head on over to Breckenridge, Florida. My son's name is Brecken, and yes, we did name him after Breckenridge, Colorado. We just love Colorado, and I just loved the name. So we are going to be staying there in his little namesake town. We normally only stay in Breckenridge one night because it's kind of like on the way to things that we do out there. But this time we're going to be staying there for 2 nights, and we're really excited to get a little bit more time in that town. And hang out there. My youngest daughter is actually named Aspen, so we are not staying in Aspen this time, but we will be driving through Aspen and hitting Aspen as well. We really do love Colorado. And then we are going to head over to Leadville and stay in a tiny house, which the kids are super excited about, and I'm excited about. I think that's going to be really fun. We have a surprise there, and I have some ears nearby, so I can't share with you right now, but if you hang around and click that subscribe button, you'll see what that surprise surprise it's going to be when we're there. And then we're going to head on over to Utah and hit Moab, which is where Arches National Park is. From this point on in the trip, we're going to be basically just spending all our time at national parks. We love the national parks out there. They are so beautiful, and the kids love going on little gentle hikes out there, and just being out in the nature, and the weather is always great. And sometimes a little hot, but we're used to that as being Floridians. So we're really excited about that. We're going to be hitting Arches, and we're going to be hitting Zion and Kanab and a couple other little ones that we have on our list to check out. And so also, if you don't know, fourth graders, if this is a great program that any fourth grader in the United States can take advantage of. So if you have a fourth grader, you get into national parks as a family for free. So there is a program, you can go online. I'll link the website down below, but basically you go online, you put in a little bit of information about yourself, and they give you a printout right there, and you can exchange that printout for a card at some locations. It's not all national parks, but at some locations you can get an actual physical card. But any fourth grader and their family get into national parks for free for the entire year, which is just an amazing program that I feel like enough people don't talk about, that people don't really know about it. And so that is really awesome program that we can unfortunately not take advantage of this year because we don't have a fourth grader, but that is a program that we have taken advantage of in the past, and that is a great program. So if you didn't know about that, please go check it out. Sign up your fourth graders and get out and check out those national parks, because really they are worth seeing. All over the country they are worth seeing. Some of our favorite places have been national parks. So take advantage of that program if you are able to, if you have a fourth grader. So we will be checking out all those national parks. We're going to be staying in a couple of different locations out there in Utah to spend some time in these national parks. And then after that, we will be headed back home, and we're going to drive through Texas and stop at the Alamo in San Antonio. I'm so excited. I did this as a child on one of our road trips out there, and I remember just loving it because I just love history, and so I'm excited to take the kiddos there and check it out with them. And then we're gonna hit New Orleans. We have a friend in New Orleans that we're hoping to see, and we're gonna head on home. So we are really excited about this trip, and if you want to follow along with us, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I'll be sharing, the month of July is mostly like tips and tricks for traveling with kiddos, and then in August, the month of June is going to be mostly tips and tricks for traveling with kiddos. The month of July and maybe a little bit into August, I'll be sharing our actual adventures with you guys. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you know when those videos are coming out. When we get back in July, we have a wedding on July 4th, and then after that, when we come back, probably not that week, maybe the next week, we're going to be starting school back up again. We are year-round homeschoolers, so we don't normally take a long summer break except for our trip that we take in the summer. But this year we did take off May, and we're going to be obviously taking off June. But there are a few things I want to finish up before our portfolio reviews in August. So we are going to be picking the books back up in July so that we can finish those out and get our portfolio ready for August. So we'll be hitting the books back then. Between now and then, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my initial thoughts on some of the new curriculum that we're going to be starting. So that will be what's here on the channel. And then this summer, our local homeschool group, our friends that we have here, homeschool families, has started a Thursday Adventures for homeschoolers group, and so we're going to be joining back in with them in July, and going on some adventures around local places, to our area, and just being able to spend some time with our homeschool friends and just being part of that homeschool group and going on little adventures here and there. And we're excited about that. We're sad to miss the ones in June since we're going to be gone, but we're excited to hit the ones in July when we get back. And finally, we are going to be working on our reading challenge. This is the first time we've officially done like a summer reading challenge. Before, my oldest daughter really fell in love with reading about this time last year and has started to read so much more. So we've decided to take advantage of that and try a summer reading challenge and see how many books we can get through in this summer. And I have a video on that here if you guys want to check it out, but we actually have a little page that gives us suggestions for books, and not specific books, but like things like books with a number in the title, or a book written in a different country, or a book that's part of a series, or things like that. A book that somebody recommends to you, swap a book with a friend, those kinds of little fun things. So we're doing that reading challenge and checking those things out while we're going to be gone on our trip, and into July and maybe into August if we need the time to get it all finished. But we're excited about that, and that's super fun, and we have picked out some really great books that we're all excited to read. But I shared all those in this video here, so I won't be sharing them again in this video. If you want to see those, head on over to that video. I'll link it down below as well. And I think that's basically our summer plans. We're just kind of enjoying, this past month we've been kind of just enjoying some downtime, getting ready for our trip. I've had some things going on. My bakery, I've had a lot of things going on there. So wrapping those things up and working on all of that. So we've had a nice kind of little break from school life, and then we're going to take this trip and then jump back into it. So I'd love to hear, what are your plans this summer? What are you guys going to be doing? Are you going to have a big trip, or are you going to be staying home and just enjoying some downtime? What do you guys have going on? I hope you will head down and comment down below with what you've got going on. And don't forget, while you're down there, to check out that playlist and see what all the other moms in this great collab are going to be doing. So I think that's all I have for you guys today, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye!